The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Aw. We'll pet him again, because he is a good boy.
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
Leave. Welcome to the Dream, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Tamashi, and we're back for some more Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access Patch 4 Druid. Last time, we met Auntie Ethel. We saw a bugbear and an ogre having sex. Lots of stuff happened. Also, Astarion learned that he can just walk into doors without invitations. Walk into homes without invitations, rather. We should, talk to these brothers. And I said last part that that knocking them out should be a valid option. Or saving them.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you? Do you have any family? We already know these two. Why are... 3? We're in the middle of nowhere. Why come here? Why did you accuse Ethel of taking Marina? Where are you from? Why are you so worried about your sister? This place seems strange. Anything I should be wary of?
Don't drink the water.
We're going to be drinking the water later. Where are you from?
Farm out by Baldur's Gate.
We should have the option of, how did you die? Why are you so worried about your sister?
Hags play with their food.
Why did you accuse Ethel of taking Marina?
Because what Marina wants, only Hag can give.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Why come here?
My sister went to Ethel. Husband died. Wants him back.
God, Speak with Dead looks so
Spell's
cool.
power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Kill the Hag.
Is the food here safe to eat?
Apples. So red. So delicious, but...
What drove your sister to leave?
She's scared she won't be a good mom. But she will. I know it.
Maybe Marina wants to stay with Ethel.
Of course, 'cause she promised to bring Rena's husband back. But hags lie.
How did you plan on killing this hag?
With pitchforks. Stupid.
Who are you?
Joel. Cattle. Farmer.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright. Well, with that out of the way... let's hold off on talking to Ethel for a while. I will be taking her deal this playthrough. Because this is a character that doesn't really rely on crits. Whereas if I was using my Warlock, or rather my Sorlock in the final game, I would not take this deal at all. Because it stops me from taking crits. Hey, Grandel.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
I'll say nothing.
And more. We steal chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters, the list goes on. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer.
There should have been a
Wanderer and monster hunter.
history check
But I'm no witch doctor or
to see if your character already knows what Gur is. 2 dialogue options, not good. So, what monster are you hunting? 2, if I were a cutthroat, I wouldn't admit it either. So we're gonna go with 2. If I were a cutthroat, I wouldn't admit it either.
True. And I have no proof to offer but my word. If you wish it, our paths need not cross again. I'm hunting a vampire spawn. And it's a little too bright for you to be my prey. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
So I have one big problem with this scene. This scene is really good, except if Astarion isn't in the party, he is reluctant to talk about what he's actually hunting. There's no reason for that. There's no reason. There's none. There should be a consistency to how the story is told. There should be variance, but like, there's no reason for this Gur to not tell me he's hunting Astarion. I shouldn't have to persuade him to tell me what he's hunting if he's going to be so open about it when Astarion is right here. So we have 1. And when you find this Astarion, you'll kill him. 2, only a spawn. Pity. Not like it's a real vampire. 3, time for us to go. Good luck with your quest. 4, well, here he is. This is Astarion. We'll go with 1.
Not this time. My orders are to capture him.
Oh. And bring him where exactly?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Only a spawn? Pity. Not like it's a real vampire.
I don't know. I'm sure a vampire spawn could still rip out your throat if he felt like it.
He is right, unfortunately. They are only weak when compared to their masters. During the day, we have the advantage, but at night, when they hunt, you'll not find a more deadly quarry.
Yes, I'm sure they can creep right up on you. Interesting. Astarion, what do you think? Thank you for the warning. We'll be careful. Wait, what? What's that examine prompt? That was bizarre. 1, I'm sure they can creep right up on you.
We've all survived so far. Let's focus on that.
It would still be wise to post guards at night. The threat is real.
Indeed it is. We should do something about this threat.
Alright, kill him if you must.
Excellent.
A vampire? It can't be.
Ooh. Alright, first, let's bite him. Now he is bloodless. Alright. Please hit. Ugh, Astarion, why? Hunter's Mark. Didn't break concentration. No you don't. Get back over here. Wolf form? I'm gonna be up in his face. There we go. Shadowheart, I want you to bless the group. Yeah, that's what I want. Hey gang, post-commentary Damaja here to give my thoughts on the Grendel fight. It's kind of dull, depending on your mindset. He's a single enemy with pretty high evasion and a fair bit of health, and he hits really hard. You can pretty much down any character you have in 1 to 2 hits. By the end of the fight, I was so frustrated with all the misses that I said screw it, and started blowing Gil's spell slots on Magic Missile, just to get a move on. Going to jump again, get around some of this fire. And we're gonna try and sneak attack again. Please break concentration, or we're gonna be for a load of trouble. Oh my god, Astarion, why can't you hit anything? Doesn't do anything really unique or interesting to warrant how much of a pain he can potentially be. He has fire arrows, but so does everyone else, including goblins, which we will see later when we hit the goblin camp. Fire surfaces are pretty common in BG3, and also really annoying. I figured out exactly why fire surfaces bother me in BG3, and not in DOS 2. In DOS 2, you have the ability to get rid of, get out of, and even change pretty much any surface you come across very early on. In BG3, not only are your options for doing these sorts of things more limited, your ability to actually perform these actions are also limited, because they're tied to either spell slots or the short rest system. Now, with that in mind, let's talk about the Grendel fight again. This fight, much like many others, feels like they are meant for you to blow all your spells on, and then long rest. It feels like the current game is built around you never short resting or conserving your skills, which in turn makes the Warlock a worse wizard or sorcerer. Why short rest when you can long rest? Why short rest when long rest is just better and free and also not limited? You only get 2 short rests before you have to long rest. But there's nothing stopping you from just long resting. This is what I meant when I said this fight's difficulty depends on your mindset. If you play it like actual Dungeons & Dragons, trying to play conservatively with your spells and resources, and trying to long rest only when you have no choice, you're going to have a worse time. Not just because you're making the game unnecessarily harder for yourself, but also because a large amount of the story is tied to long resting. Gale. We're long resting anyway, just kill. Just kill. I'm tired of this fight now. Wait, that armor might be good for me, actually. Unfortunately, we're gonna get a disadvantage to stealth. No. It's not good for me. I can't wear it, apparently. Even though it's medium armor, I don't know why. Gale? Shadowheart? Shadowheart can wear it. I don't know what's happening with my inventory and why I can't just swap gear between characters like I'm supposed to. Speak with Dead. Let's speak with Dead with the Gur Hunter.
The corpse seems willing to speak.
But I didn't kill him. I wasn't the killer. Ugh. So annoying. And now that I've done that, no one in the party will be able to speak to him. Much to my annoyance. Oh, did he not pick... Why? I don't understand what's happening. I can't pick up his gear. Oh my god. What the hell was that? What? Why can Shadowheart not send... Why is Shadowheart the only one who can pick this stuff up? And why can't I send it to anyone? What is happening? I guess we can talk to Astarion now.
What can I do for you, my friend?
So, there's a monster hunter after you.
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
That was weird. That dialogue option is weird because we killed him. Obviously. But why is he hunting you? What did you do? But if there are others, he might not have been alone. The next time someone comes looking for you, you're on your own. Where's the option of... Considering he was trying to take you to Baldur's Gate, this must have been the work of Cazador. We're gonna go with 1.
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
You're sure Cazador's behind this? Too? Bad enough running from mind flayers. Now your pasting is chasing us too?
I'm not happy about it either, you know. Especially for one of them to turn up. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Once saved you by turning you into a vampire slave? So why send one after you now to remind you of that night? Appear just when you needed him? Sounds convenient. Why would monster hunters serve Cazador? He's a vampire. Go with 3.
Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Cazador's sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
But why capture you? Why not kill you? Don't worry, you're safe with me. 3, how concerned should we be? Some more options. Obviously, I'll edit them in post. How concerned should we be?
Concerned? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Vampires aren't invincible. We could take him. Alright, what do you suggest? Can he do that? Just walk into our camp. More options, of course. Also, he wouldn't really like any of these.
Probably not. He has to rest in his crypt during the day. I've never known him to leave Baldur's Gate. But he has no end of lackeys. He'll send someone else in his place. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Again, there should be more we can ask him about from this conversation, like more about the history of his being hunted by Gur. Tell us more about Cazador and how he thinks, so we could better prepare ourselves. Alright, time to make that deal with Ethel. I'm not sure how much harder the game is going to be without being able to crit. Crew chest. Hey, stuff to sell. I'll take that. If that's not marked as stealing, I'm just going to take it.
An illusion with a passage hidden behind it.
Hello, sweetness. You going to give me one of those precious peepers?
You have a deal.
Glorious. One moment. Auntie needs her real nails for this. Much better. That human skin is fierce restrictive.
So the brothers were right. You are a hag. What in the hells are you? Cute. Am I supposed to be impressed? Give me one reason why I shouldn't cut you down. Where's my option of... Which eye are you taking? Where's my option of... Just hurry up and get it over with? All of these are confrontational. Feel like they are confrontational. And they shouldn't be. It's not letting... It's like I can't roleplay in this role-playing game. That's part of the reason why the dialogue options is such a big stickler for me. The lack of dialogue options is such a big sticking point for me, and why I'm talking about it so much throughout this critique. It is one of the biggest problems about the game currently. That isn't a bug. This is the least confrontational one, so I'll pick one.
Indeed I am. And a fabulous one at that. Not many get to see a hag in all her glory. Consider yourself blessed. Now choose, which eye will it be? Right or left?
You know what? Let me check something. I'm back. I was checking to see which eye of mine in real life I can see better out of. My right is where my vision is weakest. Again, this is a choice I wouldn't normally make. But since it's early access, and we're not playing the full game, I'll make it. And the main reason I wouldn't pick it is because, well, the penalty for doing so is so harsh. Not being able to make crits is a big deal. If there was a way to heal my sight and get back my ability to make crits, that in some way, like through Hallison,
No,
then that would make
that
this
wasn't
more
so
worth
bad,
it.
was it?
Barely felt it, actually. More options would be important.
Oh, you do make me laugh. No, unless you want tentacles for a tongue, stay absolutely still. I've removed one of these buggers before, but it's a touch tricky.
The parasite squirms at the hag's words. Pain builds behind your eye. You feel the creature writhe as it's dragged towards your ear. Then it bites back, burrowing even deeper into your brain.
So, she made it worse.
Goddamn wretched! You little shit! You didn't tell me it was Netherese. I'm not touching that!
There is a second Auntie Ethel model somewhere in this house, and it is laughing during its idle. I can feel it. Netherese, I thought you could remove it. All the more reason to remove it, or else. Options would be nice.
Or else what? You're a dead soul walking. I can't help you.
What about my eye?
What about it? I held up my end of the bargain. It's not my fault the Wriglet's tainted by shadow magic. I want nothing to do with you or that scum in your brain.
I'm not leaving. This wasn't the deal. Which is your way of saying you're not powerful enough. Then you're of no use to me. One, I'm not leaving. This wasn't the deal I made.
You're bloody right it wasn't. I agreed to remove an illicit spawn. An abomination. But let it not be said that Auntie Ethel doesn't honor her debts. Here, it's on you to fix yourself.
Of course, there should be more dialogue options of,
Get out.
you know what? You tried your best. I understand. So, we're gonna have a dialogue option with Astarion, so let's talk to him.
Bad enough to have a worm jammed in my eye, but one that's been tampered with. What does that even mean? I mean, how do you tamper with something like that?
She said it was shadow magic, Netherese. It's giving us more time. Sounds like good news to me. Doesn't matter. We still need to get rid of it. It's giving us more time. Sounds like good news to me.
Perhaps. And who's to say it can't be tampered with further? It's certainly something to think about.
So, let's talk to Gale.
What's on your mind?
Gale, who's the most familiar in the party about Netherese magic, should have dialogue options after that exchange. Also, we should be able to talk to everyone about this revelation if we get it. Alright. Let's long rest, because we're gonna need to. Oh boy, are we gonna need to. Next part, we're gonna try and do the Hag's Dungeon. I don't know if we'll be able to, with our current setup and at this level, but we're gonna try. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please like the video, comment down below, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel, because it tells me you like my content and want me to keep making it. It also helps the channel grow. Until next time, later.